We listed our house yesterday, and I want to tell you from an agent's perspective of what it takes to list your property. Basically, I had a client recently say to me that, my house is museum ready. And she's right. If you want to get the highest dollar amount that you can for your property, it has to show in pristine condition, and it has to show that you've maintained it well, that you've done all the things that you should be doing as a homeowner, and ultimately that it looks like a museum and that you live in it just like that. Some of us actually do live like that. I might be one of those people where I have ridiculously high standards and unrealistic expectations for most people. But yeah, I do live in my house like it's a museum. It's just a little cleaner than usual. And my partner loves the fact that he can no longer wear his shoes in the house when he's going from the back door to the front door. And apparently I've broken him down to my ways. Anyhow, as an agent, we can see how many people look at the property on realtor.ca. I listed it yesterday morning, and as of this morning, we've had 162 views. No actions have been taken with saving the property. I can see how many people have engaged looking at photos, so I'm happy with those results. We have a lot of really good product on the market in Hamilton right now, very competitively priced, with location, finishes, size, all of it matters. Definitely all of it matters. People's expectations are far more realistic now, as they should be, as they always should have been. So if you're paying premium dollar for a home, it means that it's had all of the updates necessary. So I'll give you an example for a city like Hamilton. So most of the homes are 1800s in some capacity. So our home, for example, is 1887, and everything's been done. So there had been, some of the stuff had been done before we purchased the home, which is one of the reasons why. My husband's a contractor. I've done flips, so I know what to look for when I'm purchasing a property, and I've had investment properties. So for example, things you should look for when you're purchasing an older home. Has the water line been replaced coming into the house? You don't think it's a big deal? It's a big deal. Can you see all this hair? When we first purchased this house, that had not been done. And that's a $4,000 right off the top commitment that you have to pay for. Have the windows been updated? Entry level, you're looking at $650 per window. That's chump change. Like, that's not even realistically what it costs. That might be lower end windows that you're getting installed. Has the furnace been updated? Has the AC unit been updated? Has the HVAC been restructured to actually suit and have decent airflow? How old are the appliances? What are the floor conditions like? In this particular case, in this house, a steel I-beam had been put in the basement. So that's one less thing that I have to deal with later on going forward, because this is something that happens in older homes. So structurally, what is the integrity of the home? Then there's surface updates as well. Has the plumbing been updated? Has the electrical been updated? In our case, there was a 100 amp panel. It was breakers. However, we did increase it to a 200 amp panel. There was power running to the back already, so that was great. When we built the mini garage that we have, it's powered, which is amazing. How many bathrooms does it have? Are they updated? In this particular case, we had one bathroom and one laundry room, but the laundry room had all the plumbing running to it, so it was an easy update for us, meaning not having to get heavily into all of the stuff that's involved when you're putting in a new bathroom. So we have two full bathrooms in this house now. Two very luxurious bathrooms in this house. Like, I have to tell you, our upstairs bathroom, I will miss it, but I will build another one somewhere else. And we are looking to purchase right now. We are doing what you should do, which in this particular market, because we are definitely in a market that's shifted to a buyer's market, which means buyers have choice. There's been product on the market for an extended period of time, and prices are reflected accordingly. So we are selling first before we purchase. That way we don't have to put an offer in on another property with a sale of buyer's property condition, which translates to I am putting an offer in on another property and I have to sell my house before the offer goes firm. What that also represents is that the seller can continue to sell the property, and if they do get another offer, it's called a bump offer, they basically have to give the first offer the opportunity to waive all their conditions. Not a good position to be in this market when we've had products sitting on the market for a longer extended period of time, which is called days on market. Plus, we also have a high number of inventory sitting on the market, months of inventory, which essentially translates to how many months does it take for us to liquidate all of the property that's sitting on the market right now. Plus, new builds are happening in the city of Hamilton for condos. I saw another post actually by Madeline Towns recently, which I completely agree with her on this. I've been telling all of my clients, do not buy condos right now, and certainly don't buy pre-construction when you can purchase actual product that's already on the market right now for the same price of what pre-construction is. The whole purpose of pre-construction is that you are buying in at an entry level and you're getting a deal. Well, pre-con prices are the same as actual physical product that's on the market right now. So my recommendation would be to buy a condo that's already existing. Don't buy pre-construction. You're not getting a deal. Anyhow, those are my Coles notes right now. I'm not getting into what we're doing yet. I will leave that to a future post. I'm not sure when, but I will let you know. I will also keep you updated on the positioning of where we are with our house, how the showings are going. I listed yesterday. I typically don't list until Thursday, but I did want to get it on the market and get going because I have two other listings coming up right now, and it's really busy, and I need to dedicate all my time to that. So getting this one off the docket is a good thing. And yeah, I have a beautiful house. If you are interested in coming to see it, I would love to sell it to you in the city of Hamilton. We are literally steps away from one of the coolest areas in all of Hamilton, James Street North. And it is 500 meters to the West Harbour GO station, and it is a 10-minute walk to the waterfront. So I don't know about you. I believe strongly in this area. I do think that it has the potential of being the next beaches in Toronto, and property values will adjust accordingly. I do know what's happening in the city of Hamilton, and it's pretty amazing. We definitely had our stint of problems with all of the drugs during COVID, but that has miraculously since cleared up. Like, we went for a walk at Bayfront Park this weekend, and no encampments, no drugs, no tranked out individuals. It was friggin' amazing. It actually felt like, oh my God, we have our city back, which is awesome because the people in the city of Hamilton are bar none, probably the best. So anyhow, that's it for now. Coles Notes version, 10 minutes. And I'm sorry to bore you with all of my yammering on, but peace out. Have a great day. I'll keep you posted, and I'll try to do daily posts of how everything's going, so you know what it's like to sell a house in this market. But remember, buying and selling in the same market is not a bad thing at all. So it's the same market. You're selling, you're buying, and price points are all relative. So that's it. Ciao for now. Peace out. Love y'all. Bye.